I am facing my magical fears today, which is coin tricks. So take a good look. 4 coins, little brass box, and we'll see how this goes. So I've got 4 coins and a brass box, which just happens to fit almost exactly 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. And that leaves very little room to move in there. Just enough room. Get 1 coin out. And that should leave 3 in. That's 1, 3. And that gives us a little bit of room to move in there. Now, 1 out, you might have guessed. Number 2 comes out as well. 2 out, 2 in. This is the noisy part of the trick because lots of room in there and lots of room over here. So between the 2 of them, in fact, these have little bells on them. I don't know if you can see that. Little bells on the coins. Silver bells. They make a nice ringing sound. So that's why it gets a little noisy. But this one, almost silent for number 3, which means there's 1. You know what? I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to take it out. I'm just going to show you. Last coin in the box. All right. That's it. 3 coins out, 1 coin in. Here we go. Here we go. That's 3 and you heard it. Did you see it? Do you believe me? Well, look. No noise, which means the box is empty, which means 4 coins. Right back where we started, which means this whole thing was a big waste of time. So this routine comes from this book. Get it so you can see it. It's pretty dark. Expert Coin Magic. This is David Roth's tome of coin magic by Richard Kaufman. And the routine in particular is called Out with 4, which is so named because 4 coins are coming out. One thing I did not realize about this book is just how much of it is dedicated to coin box magic. So section 2 of the book, which is pretty well a third of this very large book, is 100% coin box magic and pretty well all Okito box magic. And as it says in the introduction here, this represents the single most comprehensive work on coin box magic methods and routines published in one place. That was back in 1985 when this book came out, and I'm pretty sure that's still true to this day. I'm not kidding around. Coin magic is a legitimate fear for me. It feels so uncomfortable for me to do coin magic. And, you know, it's one thing to do it here in the studio, but it's a whole other kettle of fish, a whole other box of coins to do this out in public. And I'm not sure that I'm quite ready for that. So I'm doing what I can. And here's why I think coin magic has always been a struggle for me. It's because of my style being very improvisational and kind of loosey-goosey. And coin magic is tighty-righty. It's not loosey-goosey, it's tighty-righty, because every move is supposed to flow into the next, and you can't really pause in coin magic. When you're doing cards, you can take as long as you want. Like, the situation is very rarely so precariously balanced as it is in coin magic, where you need to keep moving in order to keep the misdirection as this flowing process. It can't be paused, which I think is why I struggle so much with coin magic, because my instinct is to pause and goof around and take extra time here and, you know, play with those improvisational moments. And I don't know how to do that with coin magic, which I think is why I'm so uncomfortable with it. So I've had this, this is actually a Boston box, even though the routine is for an Okito box, but it's kind of irrelevant in the handling of it. This is the Buddha box that was made by Chazpro. It's got this nice little curved side to it, which is kind of nice. Makes it look a little bit more decorative, a little bit less like a block of metal. So I really like this box. I used to do, going back way, like this is 20 years ago when I first got this thing, I used to do Chad Long's routine, Okito Reversembly. And I did that a couple times before I knew to be scared. Like, you know, the ignorance of youth, you can get away with a lot. But anyway, the fear set in, and now for 20 years I haven't really done any coin magic. I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to take it on. But this book is a fabulous resource. And the truth of the matter is, you know, there are some maybe difficult things in there. But this routine, it's not there's anything, and I'm always dancing around this word difficult, because what does that mean? Difficult. So I practiced this routine to do what you just saw. Took me about 4 days of practice, where I had this laid out on my desk with 4 coins in the box, and it's very nice that it ends where it begins, so you can just redo it over and over. So I just left it laid out on my table, which means every couple of hours I'd see, okay, I got 2 minutes. It only takes 2 minutes to run through the routine, and so I'd run through the routine. And you know, whatever, do the whole shebang, and that was it. That was my practice every few hours. So the lesson, I think, if you want to practice something, you have to get it out. You have to get it out, put it on the table, put it in your face. Is the only way you're going to be able to practice something, because you have to go to the effort. I say the same thing if you're trying to learn guitar. You got to take it out of the case. You have to have it sitting on a chair beside you. You know, or those wall hangers, or those stands on the floor. It can't be in its case, because you'll never practice. So if you want to challenge yourself to learn something that's outside of your comfort zone, as I am trying to do here, get it out of the box. Or in the box in this case. But get it on the table, get it in your hands, put it on your desk. Do what you got to do to get it in your way. And you'll maybe start to make some progress. So I've still got a long way to go to move from being able to do it in the studio to being able to do it live in a show where I'm comfortable. But I'm going to leave it on my table and see what I can do. So that's it. That's all I'm doing here. I'm just doing my magic homework. That's the whole point. I read it in the book. I say, hey, that's the one I want to try. And I try it. It's not that complicated. And I hope I get to show you some fun magic along the way. I get to benefit. And hopefully there's that little hint of nudge of inspiration for you to be doing it as well. So I'll see you next time. I'm Ryan, by the way, if you don't know. You probably know. See ya.